How's it going, y'all? My name's Jesse. I'm making this YouTube channel to show off black metal and death metal, vinyl and CDs, my collection, stuff I get in and such. Been watching videos of people doing black metal, death metal CD and vinyl updates for a long time now, a few years at least, on YouTube and on Instagram and such, so I thought I might as well do it myself. And the reason I'm not showing my face or anything is because these videos aren't going to be about me. It's just about the music. And yeah, so let's get started. I got, I think, 5 releases to talk about today, 4 CDs and 1 LP, and mostly black metal. So let's start with the first one. Alright, so the first one I got to show is Xasthur, The Funeral of Being. This one was the second Xasthur album from 2003. If you don't know Xasthur, US black metal band from Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken. And the first album, Nocturnal Poisoning, was from 2002. That's a good album. I recommend that one as well. This early Xasthur stuff does have a drum machine, which isn't... I mean, in my opinion, I'd rather have a live drummer, but drum machine can be good. And this is a good example of it kind of working. This whole album's pretty depressive, kind of haunting and nightmarish-ish. I don't know. It's definitely something to put on in the dark. So yeah, I definitely think it can get a little bit monotonous, but in a good way. Kind of not droning, but it can start to feel a little bit droning if you're listening to it, you know, lights off or something like that. But yep. What about Blood, Fire, Death? This is a Red Stream reissue, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Here's the front cover. Back cover. Simple inside. So yeah, here's a song from that. Okay, next up, Craft with Terra Propaganda. Again, this is their second full-length from 2002. And they're obviously, Craft is a Swedish black metal band. Their first album, Total Soul Rape 2000. That, I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with most Craft stuff. I'm a huge fan. Just kind of, I don't want to say simple, but kind of like Dark Throne Worship with just super wretched vocals. I'd say some Celtic Frost, yeah, Dark Throne. The production on this is super clear. No, I wouldn't say super, but it is very clear. You can tell, you know, the vocals from the bass and the drums, or at least the vocals from the drums and the guitars. And I definitely think the vocals are my favorite part. Very pained vocals. Here's the back. A little bit farther away. That's the front. Put out by Moribund Records. This is a 2004 repressing. There's the inside, pretty simple. I would definitely recommend this if you're sick of listening. If you're only listening to Dark Throne and Burzum and Norwegian shit, definitely check this out for your old school black metal fans. Alright, here's a song from that. Alright, next up, Dismember, Like an Ever-Flowing Stream. This is the fucking classic Swedish death metal album, in my opinion. This particular fucking CD is the reason that I'm here today. This is what got me into whatever you want to call it, extreme music or whatever the fuck. I found this original Nuclear Blast pressing at a thrift store when I was about 15 or so. And definitely changed my life for the better or worse, however you want to think about it. Yeah, that classic fucking dorky leather and blood photo. But I fucking love this album. You should know Dismember by now. You know, just fucking Swedish death metal. So much different than fucking US death metal. I honestly prefer the Swedish death metal. You know, way more. But Yeah, well, what can I say about this album other than that? I mean, this album is one of those ones where you just gotta listen to it, man. It's memorable lyrics, memorable tremolo picking, and guitar in general. His vocals are fucking great, and every song is a banger. So check this one out. I'll play a track now. Alright, up next we got this Peste Noire album, or Peste Noire, I don't know how to fucking say it, but I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name of this fucking album. I'll put it on the screen, but yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck this album's called. And I did take French in high school, but I am not gonna fucking try to pronounce it. This is, for me personally, I don't know about all of Peste Noire's discography, but this is the one for me. I fucking love this album. This is their very first album, 2006 if I'm not mistaken. The things about this album to me, crazy fucking vocals, just like high-pitched fucking screams and wails like he's getting fucking stabbed or some shit, and crazy long and just really good solos throughout, and that's definitely my favorites on this album. Production's not anything to write home about, but still a great album, and something you should check out. Yeah, and I know Peste Noire had certain politics people don't agree with. I don't give a fuck about the politics. But this music is fucking great. So check this album out, Peste Noire. Last but not least, we got Gorgoroth with Destroyer, and I just got this one in the other day. I know this isn't the fucking greatest Gorgoroth album, but I wanted to show it off. 1998, if I'm not mistaken, their fourth album. This is if I'm not mistaken, this is the first album with Gall on vocals. He's on the first track, and then Pest on the other vocals. I know not everyone likes Gall, but I really like his Treldom, and so I like his vocals. Honestly, the production on this album is kind of fucked. This is the back cover. And yeah, the production on this album is not the fucking greatest. Put out by Soul Cellar, 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the white vinyl, I think. Let's see. Yep, white vinyl. Nothing to write home about on the labels. But yeah, personally, if you're gonna listen to Gorgoroth, I'd go with Antichrist, Pentagram. Those first two are fucking unbeatable. So here's a song from that album. So yeah, that was 5 albums. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Flamethrower26, and I post tons of records, cassettes, and some nature shots and shit on there. And yeah, I'll be back next week with another video, so stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see some more. Thanks.